Let's put 10 minutes on the clock here. Next 10 minutes, uninterrupted basketball talk of what just happened yesterday in the NBA. 10 minutes on the clock, and the 10 minutes start right now. Already tons of games on in the NBA. We had 3 bets going, so let's see how we did. First game up here, 76ers at the Hornets, and the 76ers get the win by 3, but we bet them -6.5. Dang, the Hornets, back-to-back games. Got to give them credit there. The +6, that was the side to be on. Unfortunately, we didn't expect the Hornets to kind of ball out like they did last night on the back-to-back. So 76ers get the overtime win, 127-124. Let's start here with the 76ers since they got the win. Joel Embiid doing Joel Embiid things out here. 43 big, ginormous points, 15 rebounds, 7 assists, and he shot 75%. Sheesh. We had Tobias Harris with 21 points, 11 rebounds. Shake Milton at the 1, 16 points, only 2 assists, 4 rebounds. No Tyrese Maxey last night, truly unfortunate, but Shake Milton still did a really solid job out there last night. Seth Curry, not a great job last night. 6 points on 27% shooting, 0 of 6 from the 3. We'll give Seth Curry this one pass. He hasn't really had any really bad games. This was a little bit of a bad game, but it still resulted in a win, so we can't knock him too much. And then Danny Green, classic Danny Green things, 9 points, 3 of 7 from the 3, nothing that great. And then off the bench, nothing great off the bench here in this game. We had Georges Niang, 7 points. We had Andre Drummond, 6 points, 3 rebounds, but that was really it. But they got the win in overtime, so give the credit to the 76ers. And then here for the Hornets, still no LaMelo Ball, so Kelly Oubre Jr. still in the starting lineup, 35 points. And yes, sir, shout out to Kelly Oubre Jr., man. You know, we're not that high on Kelly Oubre Jr. We want him coming off the bench, but these back-to-back games that he needed to be in the starting lineup truly got it done. Led the team in scoring, 35 points, shot 54% from the field, 6 of 13 from 3. Definitely big credit, along with sides with 4 steals and 5 rebounds and 3 assists. A wonderful night, wonderful back-to-back nights by Kelly Oubre Jr. Then everybody else in the starting lineup really got it done as well. Cody Martin, 14.6 rebounds, 4 assists. Nick Richards at the 5, 12 points, 5 rebounds without... Oh, man, who's their big that we don't love? Cody, Caleb. Oh, man, I'm blanking on the name. But well done by Nick Richards. A solid game out there going against, the beast that is Joel Embiid. Miles Bridges, 16 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds. And then Gordon Hayward, 12 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds. Off the bench, they got great bench production from P.J. Washington, 16 points, 8 rebounds. And James Bouknight, 11 points and 5 rebounds. But close game goes into overtime. 76ers get the win. All right, next game up is the Thunder at the Pistons, and the Thunder get the win here, winning 114-103. Luguentz Dort, 28 points. Very well done by him. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander back, 30 points, 13 assists. Now we see why they won the game. Shout out to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander back in getting it done. Love seeing it. And then for the Pistons, Jeremy Grant, 20 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds. Well done. We also had Cade Cunningham, 28 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists. I see Cade Cunningham getting better and better every single game out here, so shout out to that. And if they just had something else here, they're starting to get kind of their big 3 figured out of Jeremy Grant, obviously Sadiq Bey, 15.7 rebounds, and then Cade Cunningham, but they need a bench piece. They need this other last piece here before we start betting on this Pistons team and truly starting to believe in them. But it's starting to shake out a little bit. We'll see if they can kind of do anything here. I know it's still decently early on in the season. Let's get where they are in the standings. I know they're not anywhere close, but I want to see if they can make a push. Maybe the last in the Eastern Conference, the Pistons are at 4-19. They're 1-9 in their last 10, a 9-game losing streak. It's gonna take a lot of work to get. I mean, they're 9 games back from the 6th seed. So if they're 9 games back from the 6th seed and 9 games back from the 10th seed where it's the play-in tournament. So we'll see if they can try to make a push out here, but they got to get it figured out quicker than what they're going at. So Thunder get the win, 114-103. Then we get the Wizards at the Pistons here. Pacers. Wizards at the Pacers. Pacers get the win. Another loss here by the Wizards. And against the Pacers, ooh, that is never a great look. Sabonis, 30 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, a block. Very well done. We had Karis LeVert with 19 points. We had Malcolm Brogdon, 17 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds. And Chris Duarte, 13 points, 5 rebounds. Off the bench, we had Jeremy Lamb, 10 points. O'Shea Brissett, 12 points, 8 rebounds, all getting it done. Very well done. And then for this Wizards team, Kyle Kuzma, 14 points. He shot 50%, not bad. We had Bradley Beal doing Bradley Beal things, 34 big O points. Aaron Holiday, 11 points. And Daniel Gafford at the 5, 14 points, 8 rebounds. Still coming up a little bit small here. Montrezl Harrell, solid bench contribution by 11 points and 5 rebounds coming off the bench here. But man, oh man, it's just this bench again. The bench again needs to step it up. Raul Neto, 6 points on 1 of 6 from the field. Denny Avdija, 2 points on 4 shots. We need them. Davis Bertans only playing 3 minutes out there, missing that other kind of bench piece to propel this Wizards team back on track. They've been taking all these losses out here. Maybe the Wizards were frauds all along. We'll see how they kind of, move forward past this game and past this losing streak. What do we got it up now at? Wizards are currently on a 3-game losing streak, 4-6 in the last 10. Got to get it figured out. Got to get it cleaned up. We'll see if they do it. Pacers get the win, 116-110. Then we get the Grizzlies at the Heat, and once again, we stay away from this Heat, especially without Bam Adebayo. Grizzlies get the win, 105-90. A nice dominant win here by the Grizzlies. No John Morant still, and they still were able to get it done. Not a good look by the Heat. Tyus Jones filling in at the 1 for John Morant. We have 14 points, 7 assists. Desmond Bane, 21 points, 8 rebounds. Steven Adams, 17 points, 16 rebounds. Potentially his best game of the season so far. And then Dylan Brooks, a nice 21 points, 8 assists for them as well to get the win. And then for the Miami Heat, having Dwayne Dedmon in at the 5 here for the Bam Adebayo replacement. 4 points, 6 rebounds, a minus 22 on the floor. Yikes. Duncan Robinson, 10 points, 3 rebounds, a minus 22 on the floor. We need him to step up. Points need to come from somewhere. We get Bam Adebayo. He's a great scorer down low, 15 to 20 points a game, no problem. So we need somebody else to pick it up. And once again, we can never rely on Duncan Robinson to do this. Kyle Lowry, 17 points, 8 assists, well done by him. PJ Tucker, 4 points on 4 shots, but he's just the defender out there. And then Jimmy Butler, only 10 points as well. We needed him to step it up. We had Tyler Hero, always stepping it up as usual. Off the bench, led the team in scoring, 24 big O points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Unfortunately, not enough to beat this Grizzlies team. The Heat are missing Bam Adebayo, folks. Grizzlies get the win, 105-90. Alrighty, next game up, one of our picks, Bulls -3, and the Bulls get the win here over the Nuggets, no problem. Bulls win 109-97. Once again, this Nuggets team, Aaron Gordon, folks, he's not a superstar, man. When he was on the Magic, he was a superstar because that team was so bad. Obviously, he'd be showing out, but now that he's with other superstars like Jokic, like Jamal Murray, like Michael Porter Jr., when they were all healthy, he's a solid 4 in that, but now that he has to become kind of the number 2, that's not really Aaron Gordon's game, folks. So there's no buyability, no bettability, no believability in this Nuggets team, and we cashed on it last night. So let's start here with the Bulls since they got the win. Zach LaVine, 32 points, 8 assists, and look at this, folks. Derrick Jones Jr. finding his way into the starting lineup, and I love it. We want to see this man have great success. We just need him to find where he belongs on this Bulls team. We'll see if it's at the starting 4 here. We'll see if it continues with Derrick Jones in the starting lineup. But Derrick Jones Jr. at the 4, 12 points, 9 rebounds. He was a -6 on the floor, shot 1 of 5 from the 3 and 41% on 12 shots, but I think I like it. We'll see. We get Vucevic at the 5, 20 points, 10 rebounds. Well, I guess no DeMar DeRozan last night, so I guess Derrick Jones Jr. won't be staying at the 4. That is where DeMar DeRozan plays, and I doubt you put Derrick Jones Jr. to the 2, where you do have that kind of free spot. Or you move DeMar DeRozan to the 2, or Zach LaVine, keep Zach LaVine at the 2. You can move around the lineup here, but very well done by Derrick Jones Jr. last night, 27 minutes. Lonzo Ball, 20 points, 4 assists, 10 rebounds. Vucevic, 20 points, 10 rebounds. And then we have anything great off the bench? Nothing really great off the bench. They got it done off the bench. Everybody on the bench was a huge plus when really everybody in the starting lineup was a minus. But Bulls get the win. Shout out to the big 3 they got working out over there. And then for the Nuggets, Jokic, 17 points, 15 assists, 12 rebounds, doing Jokic things. But unfortunately, you need the scores out here. And you don't have it with Michael Porter Jr. out and, Jamal Murray, the facilitator, all that. Definitely missing them. That is our 10 minutes. Jeez Louise, we still got a lot to go, so let's go through the rest of this quickly. We get Aaron Gordon, 18 points, 6 rebounds. He shot 43% on 16 shots. Monte Morris still at the 1, 19 points. We had Will Barton, 19 points as well. Just come up a little bit short here to the Bulls. Bulls get the win, 109-97. Then we get the Cavs at the Bucks. Cavs lose 104-112 over the Bucks here. For the Bucks, Bobby Portis still rocking the 5. Fantastically, 10 points, 16 rebounds. Giannis, 27 points, 12 rebounds. Chris Middleton, 21 points, 8 assists. Grayson Allen, 6 points on 2 of 5 from the 3. Alrighty, Grayson Allen getting into a little bit of a slump here. We'd like to see him back in kind of the 12 to 15 points a night range. We'll see if he can get back up there. And then Drew Holiday at the 1, 20 points, 8 assists, 7 rebounds. Everything was going great, but that starting lineup last night. And then for the Cavs, kept it decently close. We still give this Cavs team credit. Jared Allen, 25 points, 9 rebounds, doing his damnedest down low over Bobby Portis and Giannis. We had Darius Garland, 10 points, 9 assists. We'll give him a little credit for that. Didn't shoot the best, 25% from the field. Lauri Markkanen, 20 points. Unfortunately, not able to get it done. So, Bucks get the win, 112-104. Then we get the Hawks at the Timberwolves, and the Hawks back on track here, winning 121-110. Just this Timberwolves team needs to find that other kind of third out here. They need that other third. They also did not have D'Angelo Russell last night, so unfortunate there. So Anthony Edwards does his thing, 20 points, 7 assists. Karl Anthony Towns does his thing, 31 points, 16 rebounds. Then we had Leandro Balmero at the 1, filling in for D'Angelo Russell, and he had 2 points, no assists, 3 rebounds on 16% from the field. That is nothing like it. And then their other starting pieces, Jared Vanderbilt for 31 starting minutes, only 6 points, and Teron Prince in the starting lineup, only 5 points. They needed that other score, and they just don't have them. So Hawks get the win here. How did the Hawks win? We got Trae Young with 29 points, 11 assists, 7 rebounds, fantastic. Clint Capella, 9 points, but 16 big old rebounds. Timothy Luawe Cabaret, folks, at the 3, 23 points, able to get it done. And let's also shout out to Neil Gallinari off the bench, 20 big old points. And the Hawks beat the Timberwolves by 11. Then we get the Spurs at the Suns, and the Suns are back on their bullshit, folks. Back in the win column. They win 108-104. We were hoping the Suns could get back on track to prove that they are a legitimate team, and the streak wasn't some kind of fluke or anything like that. And once the streak ended, they didn't kind of mail it in and phone it in. Back getting the win. Chris Paul, 21 points, 10 assists. Landry Shamet still filling in for Devin Booker, 11 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. DeAndre Ayton, 14 points, 9 rebounds. Jay Crowder, 19 huge old points out there, 4 of 10 from the 3. And then McCall Bridges, only 6 points on 6 shots off the bench. Very well done by Cameron Johnson, 13 points, and JaVale McGee, 13 points and 7 rebounds in only 12 minutes of play. Very well done. And then for the Spurs, they kept it close. Everybody in the starting lineup truly got it done. DeJounte Murray, 17 points, 14 assists, a magnificent night. Derek White, 12 points. We had Jacob Poeltl, 14 points, 11 rebounds. Doug McDermott, 14 points, and Keldon Johnson, 13 points, and also Bryn Forbes off the bench, folks, 15 points in 23 minutes. We'll take it. They lose by 4, 108-104. All right, and then the last game we bet on last night, Magic at the Warriors. Warriors get the big old dominant win, 126-95. So, getting the Magic plus 16 points was still not enough. We believed in Cole Anthony to keep it close, and Cole Anthony did not have the best night last night. Damn it. The one night we bet on Cole Anthony, he lets us down. I don't think we can ever bet on the Magic ever again, folks. Truly unfortunate, but the lesson has been learned. Cole Anthony, a down night, 9 points, 27% on 11 shots, 0 of 5 from 3, a minus 18 on the floor, only 1 assist. What is that, Cole Anthony? Where has that been? You've never done this before. Come on. Gary Harris had 17 points, Wendell Carter Jr. 14 points, 12 rebounds, and Franz Wagner 15 points. Letting all these other scrubs pass you up, Cole Anthony. You're better than that. And then for the Warriors, Steph Curry, 31 points, 8 assists, something light for the man. Jordan Poole, 12 points, 7 assists, 7 rebounds. Kevon Looney still at the 5 here, 7 points, 5 rebounds in 12 minutes. Andrew Wiggins, 28 points, 8 of 10 from the 3. Oh my God. Putting up better numbers than Curry is. Jeez Louise, we should be calling Wiggins as we all hit, 3-pointers imaginationally. So well done with Andrew Wiggins, always consistent. Gosh dang, I love Andrew Wiggins. And then the last game of the night, the Clippers and the Blazers, and the Clippers get back on track here with the win, winning 102-90. Blazers still without Damian Lillard. That's really it. They also didn't have CJ McCollum, so really no chance to win last night. But let's shout out Norman Powell. Truly got it done. 29 points, 5 rebounds. And then Yusuf Nurkic, 31 points, led the team in scoring, 5 rebounds. So they tried their damnedest to keep this Blazers team, kind of together with all their kind of main number 1 and number 2 out. Unfortunately, still come up a little bit short here. So Blazers are just not ready, like we know. And then for the Clippers, Paul George, 21 points, 4 steals, 4 assists, 8 rebounds. We got Zubac at the 5.6 rebounds. Reggie Jackson, 16 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds. Luke Kennard, 15.6 rebounds, all able to get it done. And Marcus Morris at the 17 big ol' points. So Clippers back on track here. They beat the Blazers with nobody. So good win. Hey, everyone's a good win. Alrighty, let's quickly see what do we got on tap tonight in the NBA. Could we do a little bit better than 1 and 2 officially last night? Only a couple of games on, 3 games on tonight. So let's see what we got. We got the Nets at the Mavericks here. Nets -4, Mavericks +4. I think I'm liking the Nets -4 here, folks. This Nets team is obviously the real deal. And this Mavericks team, they just been skidding 3-7 in their last 10. For the Nets, Joe Harris is still out, and they definitely need him. For the Mavericks, we get Tim Hardaway Jr. game time decision, Kristaps Porzingis game time decision, Luka Doncic game time decision. So a lot of game time decisions, and they haven't really been looking great when it's Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis both on the floor together. So I'm taking the Nets -4 here on the road. It's Kevin Durant, it's James Harden, super consistent, making it work without, Kyrie Irving. Shout out to Patty Mills, and we're going to swallow the 4 there. Then we get the Knicks and the Spurs. Knicks -2.5, Spurs +2.5. This Spurs team on a back-to-back. Are you kidding me? And we only have to swallow 2.5 points. Everybody's good to go for the Knicks. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're taking the Knicks -2.5. This Spurs team, they kept it close and still lost by 4 points. Now they're playing on a back-to-back. Who can we trust on this Spurs team for a back-to-back? There's no veterans on this team. These are all young guns. They don't know how to play the back-to-back, folks. Come on. We're taking the Knicks -2.5. And then the last game on tonight, Celtics at the Lakers. Ooh, this should be a real good one. Man, oh man. We do have a doubleheader on TNT. Nets Mavericks on at 7:30, and then the Celtics Lakers taking the nightcap. So it's going to be a great sports day. So for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown, a game-time decision. And then for the Lakers, we get LeBron James, game-time decision. Anthony Davis, game-time decision. And this Lakers team has just not been looking great. Now, this is an opportunity to get back on track here to beat the Celtics team. Still not believing in the Celtics team. We'll stay away from this game. We've already got 2 other games we're liking a lot better. So we'll just watch and enjoy Celtics at Lakers tonight. And hopefully LeBron James can get back on track here. I don't think the league is as good or as entertaining when LeBron James is not kind of at the forefront. I kind of do feel that way. The king does make everything better. But that's just what we feel over here. So we are officially taking the Nets -4 and the Knicks -2.5 tonight, swallowing the points, but we don't care. Great value. Teams that are fresh going against teams that are on back-to-back. We don't bet the back-to-back, folks. Nets -4, Knicks -2.5.